Hello, hello. Today I have Brötchenstempel. I think it's like, I don't know, I have no idea how you say that. By Mixo. I had to look up what that was. Apparently it's some kind of German bread, uh, which makes sense with sandwich clues. But let's talk about the rules for this puzzle. I don't think we've done sandwiches on the channel before. So normal Sudoku rules apply. That means the digits 1 to 9 have to go in every row, once each, every column once each, and every 3 by 3 box once each. These gray lines are palindromes. Palindromes mean that they read the same forwards and backwards. So these two digits will have to be the same. These two digits will have to be the same. On this line, same thing. And then the third digits in also have to be the same. Then we have sandwiches. So these numbers on the outside tell me something about the digits that are sandwiched between the outer digits, the bread of the sandwich, 1 and 9. So this 7, for example, means that the digits in between 1 and 9 in this row add up to 7. The digits between 1 and 9 in this column add up to 30. And in these columns, I don't know exactly what the number is between digits 1 and 9, but I know they are either odd or even here in row and column 5, and odd here in row and column 1. So those are the rules. And let's see what we can do. So, I mean, the first thing I'm going to do in sandwiches is look at these big numbers because I'm going to start coloring this puzzle green for cells that I know cannot be bread. So bread, I mean the ones and nines. So this cell is bread because it's a 1 or a 9. And stuff in between the bread is going to be the sandwich part, which will add up to these numbers. And so with this big number 30, I know that 1 and 9 have to be fairly far apart to fit 30 in there, right? I need at least 4 digits in between 1 and 9. So the 1 followed by 4 other digits at least, plus the 9 is going to be at least 6 digits. So that 6-digit chain has to go at least, oh no, that's not right. Sorry. I need at least 5 because I can't include a 9 even. So I need 5 digits in the middle because I can't use a 9. So to get to 30, I need, 8, 7, 6. What is that? 8, 7, 6, 5 is, and then I could put a 4. Is that right? Yeah, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4 would be 30. And then I could have 2, 3 on the outside, either on this side or on this side, or one each. And so the bread of the 30, or so those 5 in the middle, um, they could go, in those 5 spots, right? I'll just mark this a little bit. So it can go in those 5 spots, or it can go in these 5 spots, or it could go in these 5 spots. And what you hopefully notice is that no matter how I arrange it, these 3 are always part of the sandwich. So they can't be bread. So I'm going to mark those all as green to indicate to myself that those are definitely sandwich. I can do the same thing over here with this 30, with exact same logic. How about 27? Can you 27 and 4? 8, 7, and yeah, 8, 7, 6, 5 is 18, 20, it's 26. So I get 27, I do need that 4. So I can do the same thing here. But this 26 is just a little too mean. I only get one cell. So here at 26, I could do this in 4 cells. So in theory, I could have bread, sandwich, 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 bread, right? And if I do the same thing as far as I could over here, bread, sandwich, 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 bread, right? This is the only cell that is bread either, or sorry, sandwich either way. And and these small numbers I can say stuff about too. The only problem is I don't know where it goes, right? So I know that the bread around the 6 is they're either 1 apart from each other or 2 apart from each other, which I mean, this could be something like, 196 or, sorry, 169. It could be something like that. Or it could be something like 1249, right? So those are the only 2 possibilities. I mean, they could be reversed. Like it could be 9421, 9241, right? So these middle digits could be moved around. The 9 and 1 could be moved around. But I don't know where it goes on this in the column. So I can't really mark that anywhere, that knowledge that I have about this 6. trying to think about this palindrome and how that interacts with the 30. So, for example, I'm trying to think if that can be bread. So the one thing I'm noticing here on this palindrome is that if these digits are the same, I mean these digits are the same, whatever they are. Therefore, they're not anywhere in here. So these two digits, I mean, one of them could be a one. So that's the thing to think about is that one of them could be a one. But the other digit has to go down here. Um, or if neither of them are one, they have to go down here. So what happens if these are bread? If these are bread, that kind of puts the 30 at its absolute maximum. And then these all become sandwich and this becomes bread as well. And more importantly than that, these two become a 2-3 pair because the only way, I'm going to say sum to 5, so why 5? The largest a sandwich glue can be is 35. And that would be associated with 1 and 9 being at the absolute endpoints. Oh, sorry, no, this just can't, that's much easier. This can't be bread because this one is sandwich. Or sorry, it's not, it's outside the sandwich. So now my bread is in one of these two spots. So it can't go here because that would fill out. That would go too far, right? So if this were bread, I couldn't fit 5 digits in. I would need this to be bread as well, but it's not because of a 27 clue. So those are sandwich. What this one? Oh, and then for this digit, I'm going to color that peach. By the same exact logic I thought about over here, that peach has to go in here somewhere. A 9 is going to go in here somewhere. So can this be bread? And now, now, so if this is bread, this becomes a 2-3 pair. But this one doesn't have to be. This could be 5. So when I was thinking about it before, I thought this one was nice because I got 2 and 3 in here. And I had to put 2 and 3 in here. And I thought eventually if I thought enough about it, I might get a contradiction, but there was an easier way to just see that here. Here I think because this one, yeah, because I'm a digit out from this kind of most possible compact 30 sandwich, I have some flexibility on the row. So, but can I do that here? Like, can this be sandwich? Because that also gets me compact 30s. Sorry, but can this be bread, I mean? So if these are bread, then these become all bread. And I get sandwich all in the middle. And so these digits, whatever they are, end up in here. And these digits are not 2, 3. And 2, 3 also end up in here by the same logic, right? So that doesn't work, right? So if these, let me just color it out to show you. If these are bread, these become sandwich, these become bread. These become a 2-3 pair because again, that's the only way to get to 5 because 1 is taken up in the bread. So it can't be a 1-4, it's got to be a 2-3. So 2-3 end up, where do they end up in box 5? They end up in here. So we'd have 9 peach, this cell, whatever that is, and also 2 and 3. There's too many cells that all have to go in here. So that doesn't work. That is sandwich. And then what do I do here? So recently, let's try it because this one's interesting because if it's bread, it's a 9. That puts a 9 here. So I get a lot of 9s in the puzzle right off the bat. That puts a 9 over here. I'm wondering if it forces it there or not. because it forces it up here too. So it's either these two or these two. Either way, this down here becomes a 1. So if this is bread, what problems could that cause? Well, let's think about this 6 clue with these being bread. Because if this is 6, so if this is bread, it's a 9. How do I get this 6 clue? There's kind of 4 ways you could do it. I could do 9, 6, 1. That's going to break this 14 clue because the palindrome will say this is 9, 6, 1 as well. And that's not 14 in between in between the bread. So it can't be 9, 6, 1. And it actually can't go down. It can't be 9, 2, 4, 1. Because then this is 9. Oh no, then 1 could be over here. No, actually that could work. 9, 2, 4, 1. 9, 6, 8. That seems to work okay. What about this one? If these are bread, then what happens? I can't do. What can't I do? Oh, if these are bread, they have to be 1 because they're going to eliminate. If they were both 9, they'd eliminate 9 from this box. So if these are bread, they're 1, which means 1 goes up here and over here. This becomes a 9. Um, 9 is over here. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. It means, what does that mean? I don't see it. Is there any way this is sandwich? Sorry, bread. Because we need bread over here. This becomes a 2, 3, 4. So that's out to 9, 35. Minus 26 is 9, and I can't use a 1, so it's gotta be 2, 3, 4. That seems okay too. Let's think some more. Is this bread? Maybe just think about, can this actually be sandwich? What happens if this is sandwich? Then those have to both be bread. That becomes a 5. These two both end up in here with the 9 and the peach. And then, yeah, that doesn't work actually. Oh, that's interesting. These can't be sandwich because if they are, I need bread outside the sandwich. This can't be bread because then the whole thing would be sandwich, which add to 35. So we get this. And then we end up with these 2 cells and 5 all have to end up in these 3 squares along with the 9. So that doesn't work. So that's bread. That's bread. I don't know which way they go, right? I think this could be either one still. Right, because it's, yeah. I almost said this has to be 9 to go in here, but it could just be 1. These could be 1 like that. Okay, but now we have this. Let's think about this again in the context of knowing, now we know this. I don't remember if this forced anything over here, but let's try this again. Let's say these are sandwich. No, let's say these are bread, which means they're 9. So that's 9. Then, oh, now we get those are 9. Oh, so these are 2, 3. Actually, I'll just do that right now. And oh, here we go. Let's do this first. This is easier. This can't be bread. Because if it is, we get the same problem where 2, 3, I get 2, 3 pairs on the outside that all end up in here. This peach also has to go in here, and 9 has to go in here. It's too much. So this has to be bread, sandwich, and that's a 5. And then I still have one extra thing I can fit in here. I almost said something like 2, 3 have to go here or something, but I can fit another digit in here. It could be 2 or 3 or 5. I still think. Okay. Now let's think about this. Oh, no, no. Better. 26. This is what I was thinking of before. I thought I might be able to rule it out, but that's actually what it is. And this is a 2, 3, 4. And this is now all bread. Um, this has to sum to 8, which I could do in 1 or 2. But that's definitely not bread, because then it would be 35. But I don't know which of these is yet. Which is bread and which is sandwich. It's got to be 8 if this is bread. Oh no, this can't be bread because then this is an 8 sandwich. Wow. Okay. And if this were bread, I have 4 digits adding up to 8, which just doesn't work. So so these add up to 8 without a 1, because 1 is bread. So the other of 2, 3 is in here with 5 or 6. So there's no 2, 3 in any of these. I don't know if that matters. Okay. Is there any more obvious things that I could do like that I wasn't thinking about? I don't know. Let's try this again. Can these be 9? That's 9. That's not 9. So that is, um, might run out there. We might run out there. 9 would be, oh, 9 would be here. Okay, but what does that mean for this 6 and this 14? Ah, this would be 1. These are 9. This becomes 1. And that puts a limit on me going down in the sandwich, right? So it can't be, this 6 sandwich would not be able to go down because it would be 6, 1, which would break the palindrome, or it would be 2, 4, 9, 2, 4, 1, which would break this one. So if this is bread, this 6 sandwich at least has to go up. But I think we could go 9, 6, 1, 9, 6, 8, 1. Seems very plausible. Yeah, I don't know how to rule that out. Not this one. If this is sandwich, it's a 1. That's a 1. That becomes a 9. Those become 1s. That becomes a 9. This becomes a 1. Yeah, this all seems very plausible. How does this 6 sandwich work then, though, here? Could this be 2, 4, 9? Or this becomes 9. 6, 1 might work. No, this is 1. So this can go, this is 9. Yeah, so this can go down. This would have to go up. So it'd have to be, if this were bread, the 6 sandwich would have to go up. It would have to go 2, 4, 9. And then this sandwich would have to go left. It would be 2, 4, which is 6. And then I have to add up to 8 somehow. Um, that seems doable. It'd have to be, this can be the 2. So it would be 2, then 4. 2, then 4. And then this 4. Oh, hold on, hold on. This digit, that's better. This digit, let's call it call it pink. Uh, so now in here, let me get rid of this 9. These 3 digits are the peach, that is the pink, the peach, and the other bread purple 9. Those are my 3 colors. Those are my 3 digits in here. Uh, which is kind of silly, but there we have it, which means 5 is not this. So 5 is not here. 5 is in here. This is not 2 or 3 because of this. So 2 and 3 are over here. And then what do I have left here? These digits are 4, 6, 7, 8. So if this is, that still works with 4 though. These are, if these are bread, they have to be 1, because otherwise they rule out 9 from this corner. 1, we get 2, 4, 9. Specifically, it's 2, 4, 9. We get 2 here, 2 here. Ah, no, 2 here, that works. No, I don't see it. Well, these are not bread, because that would break our 7 or 8 clue. Does that help me at all? I'm not sure how. Uh, could these be, either of these be 8? These are the same. And this could be a 7, 8 pair leading into the other bread. Starting to seem likely to me. What could this be? Could these be 9s? We get 9 here. Uh, that's one. So this becomes 9. And these become 9s. What's wrong with that? Can this be 2, 4, 1 now? I still think I could do 6, 1. I think I could still do 4, 2, 1. No, I can't go 4, 2, 1 because of this 2, 3, 4 triple. So if this sandwich goes up, it becomes 9, 6, 1. And if it goes down, if it's down, we get 9. It can't be 9, 6, 1, so it'd be 9, 2, 4, some order 1. But that breaks this one. Oh, interesting. Oh, let me make sure I did that right. This can't go 9, 6, 1 because then I have 1 and 9 in the 14 row sandwich with 6 in between as well. If it's 9, 2, 4, 1, these are 9. So this is a 1. So I can't go down to the 1 here. So if this goes up, if this is bread, the 6th clue has to be 9, 6, 1. And then what does that mean for this? So that means this is 6. This one. So these are 9. So 9 is going to go over here. I have to go here. This has to be 6, 8. But this is 6. That doesn't work. Holy cow, that's complicated. Is there a better way to see this? That's really complicated. I don't know if there's an easier something. I don't see an easier something yet. Okay, let me just try that again. Now that I know where it's heading, let's see if I can get there more simply. Let's say that these are bread, which means they're 9 because they both see a 1. Then this is a 9, by Sudoku. This is a 1, so these are 9 by Sudoku and Palindrome. If that's a 1, that's a 9 by Sudoku and Palindrome. So all the highlighted cells are 9s. How does this 9 translate to a 6 sandwich? I can't do, so there's two choices for the 6 sandwich. Either it's 9, 6, 1, right, with one cell in between. If there's two cells in between, those two cells add up to 6. They can't have a 1 in it because 1 is in the bread. So it's 9, 2, 4, 6. I can't go up with 9, 2, 4, 6 because this will be either 2 or 4, which is eliminated by this triple. I can't go 9, 6, 1 down because then my 14 sandwich would also be 9, 6, 1 across, which will only be 6 and not 14. I can't go 9, 2, 4, 1 down because then I have two 1s in column 8. That doesn't work either. So this is bread. The only sandwich that conceivably works is 9, 6, 1. Now the problem with that is this 1 and this 1 make a 1 here. And so my sandwich, my 14 sandwich has to be 6, 8. It can't be 5, 9 because 9 is bread. So these two cells are 6 or 8. Well, which one of them is 6? This one can't be 6 because we'll see this 6. And this one can't be 6 because that would palindrome to here, which would be 6, and also can't see this 6. So if this is bread, there's no way to get a 6 sandwich in there. That's very complicated. I'm going to take it because I don't see anything easier at the moment. And I want to try to finish this in a reasonable time. It's not so awful. Or it's not that unfair that I think it's not intended for sure. Um, it's just complicated. It's just complicated. And now what? This cell could be peach, I guess. I was trying to say something about where this goes in box 5, but I really don't know anything about that. So now let's think about these. Like, can this be bread now that we know that? How would that work? If these are bread, they're 1, because they would otherwise rule out a 9 from box 5. This becomes 9, so these would become 1. That would be 1. So those would be my 1s. The other known purples would be 9s. So how does this work? This can't be a 6 sandwich down because it'd be 1, 6, 9, breaks with the 9. So it'd have to be 2, 4 up. It'd be 1, 2, 4, 9. I'd have to go 2, 4 here, specifically 9. And then what does the 14 sandwich do? This 14 sandwich would have to go left and have 2, 4 here. So we'd need, but this is the 9 over here. So I can't have a 9 over here in the sandwich. So that doesn't work either. Oops. Maybe I could have done that first, and that would have been, well, I don't know what else. I think I needed both of those. And now this 6 sandwich can't go down here because, yeah, it just can't. I can't have 3 in a 6 clue because I can't have 1. So these are not, and now I get the 6 sandwich has to be this with a 6 here. Wow. Okay, and I know these digits, I guess, are, what's left? 5, 7, 8. These are 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm not going to mark that, but I'm trying to remember that. Yeah. Okay. Now what? So now this 6 sandwich is complete. I can't have 14 over here, so this has to be bread. And then how do I make this 14? I think it has to be minimized, right? 2, 3, 4, 5 is 14. So that is now bread. These are all not bread. These are 2, 3, 4, 5. Am I the palindrome? So are those. 6 makes this 7, 8. These become 6, 7, 8, which I will mark. Because this now has to be 6. That's better. These are also 2, 3, 4, 5. Again, but this 2, 3, 4 makes this 5. It's 7, 8 up here. That's not 5 anymore. So these are from 2, 3, 4. I need the other bread in here and whatever's missing. So this cell will be in here and 6. Okay. This is not 2 or 3, so this is not 2 or 3. Oh, none of these are 2s. Oh, what did I break? No, sorry. I thought, yeah, no, I just had a missync. I thought this 2, 3 pair somehow saw it here, but it does not. But I do get a 2, 3, 4, 5 quadruple in here. So these are from 6, 7, 8, which gives me a 6, 7, 8 triple here. So these are from 2, 3, 4, 5. In fact, 5 has to go in here somewhere, and I know where by Sudoku. See, no one ever notices when I catch the Sudoku, right? They only notice when I don't catch the Sudoku. That's a 4 because that's been there a while. But I mean, it's not that helpful. What are these? These are 6, 7, 8. Could be better than that. This is a 6. So this is a 5, 6 pair now. This 4 is in here with, I still don't know what peach is, right? Peach could be anything, and then 9. Okay, what other sandwiches do I need? Let's see, 20. Oh, what is this? This has to sum, I should know this. 2, 3. I should know this sums of 27. So this sums to 8. That's a 3. That's a 2. That's a 2. That's not a 3 anymore, or a 2. So 2 is in here with I want to say 9, but it's the other sandwich, the other bread. That's not this. I don't know what that is yet still. I should know that, right? Maybe not. I don't see how I know that yet. Okay. Ooh, I really want this to be 7, 8 bread. Does that work? If this is bread, this has to be 7 and 8 bread here. And that makes this 7. This one's 8, so that makes these 7. Oh, no, that doesn't work. Because these see this pair. So if this is bread, these become a 7, 8 pair, which both see peach. Right? This one sees this one, and this one sees this one. So these can't be 7 or 8. So that can't be bread. So either we have these sum to 7, and that's bread, or that's a 7, and that's bread. What's less likely? This seems pretty unlikely. Because it's 7, 8. So if this is 7, this is 7. No, I don't know. Maybe that's okay. Can do the same thing with 8s. So either this is 8 and that's bread. Oh, that seems hard. How would that work? Because if this had to go bread up here, that would put a 2, 6 here. So it's 5. That'd be nice. So if this is bread, this is an 8. Like an 8's around. Like it's 7's over here. Why does that matter? I don't know why that matters. Why? Not seeing it yet. Not seeing it still. Oh, I have a Sudoku. That's a 3. I don't think it's going to do much for us, but I do get a 3 in here somewhere. And in here. No, that's not anything. That's not anything useful. Okay, 14's done, 27's done, 30 is done. I still need 7. 6 is done, 26 is done. Yeah, so I need this 7 and this 8, I think, next. Sorry, dead air. Is this sandwich? If this is sandwich, these add, or sorry, this is bread. These add to 7. So they're either 3, 4, or 2, 5. 2, 5, or 3, 4 in some order. And if what's interesting is if this is bread, these are not, because this is odd. 0 is not odd. So if this is bread, this is. And so these will add to 7, and these will add to 8. This has to be 2, 6, because 5, 3 is gone, and 1, 7 is gone. So this becomes 2, 6. 2, 6, 5. That seems very possible. Hmm. Okay, how does this work? Huh. So what happens if I do something if either of these aren't. What happens if this isn't bread? Then that's bread. These aren't. That's not, that is. Okay, what if this is 7? Is that a problem? I don't think it is. I think that's fine. These are 8s. I get 8s in here. Um, this is not allowed to be bread anymore because if these are 8, 8 goes in here. And so then this can't be this couldn't be an even cell because that would with this bread, which it would have to be if this were bread. That's so many twists. I didn't even got into a contradiction. It's just gotten very complicated. I'm missing an obvious Sudoku somewhere. 5, 5. That's usually the answer. 6s, 3s, uh, 2s. No. I don't see it. Okay. This is bread. It could be 1 is the problem. Um, do I know? Can this be bread? If this is bread, this is odd, which means it's 7 because it can't be bread. It can't be 4. It's got to be the odd version of it. So if this is bread, that's 7. And if that's bread, it's 9. So if that's bread, it's 9, which would go, let's see, we'll go here, and we'll go here. I don't know where it would go here, actually. Yeah, that's the end of that chain. Weirdly, I think. This becomes an 8, and those become 7, which means that can't be 7. So that can't be bread. So bread would go over here, and we get this bread combo that we thought about before. And if that's true, what happens if that's true? We said that's 2, 5, 6. 6, 8, 8, 7. Um, oh no, these can't both be bred. Oh, sorry. These can't both be bred because it has to be the same number. Sorry, that's kind of obvious. Because these are the same number. So those would be the same number. So that can't be bred. Because if that's bred, these can't be bred by the odd. So this has to be bred, but they'd have to be the same bred. So that's, well, it's not sandwich, but it's outside of the sandwich. That's bred. This is a 7. And now I'm going to get rid of the coloring and just say this, whoops, still want the green. And say this is now 4, 8, and 9 in some order. And now this can't be bred because this can't be the 7. So that's a 2. That is bred. Doesn't eliminate bred from here because this could be the 1. That could be the 1 still. This can no longer be an 8. So that's not bred. That is. This odd restriction means that's not bred. But this is. That finishes that. 7. Get a little bit of Sudoku over here, but I don't think that's going to help much. I get one of these digits. They're 4, 2, 4, 6. I think I will. Oops. We'll put that in. One of these, this seems like a really good choice for bread because it's built in. But if this is the bread, then that's even to make this odd. Which, I mean, it'd be easy. So this is either 4, 6, 8, or 9. Two is down here. Well, these sums to 8. So this is a 2, 6 pair still. We had that before. That puts a 6 up here. 2 is not 2 is here. What's the missing digit here? 4. No. Oh, it's the other, it's the bread. I'm missing a bread in here with the other 6, 7, or 8. 6 is definitely down here. So this is bread and 7 or 8. Okay, what? This could be bread or this could be bread. What if this is bread? That's even, that's odd, that's bread. That doesn't work. Bread, even, odd, bread does not work. Because that would be odd. This is even. So that is not bread. That is bread. And it's a 9. Now we can fill in some bread numbers. Amazing. 9, 1, 9. And now from the 1 here, I get that that's the bread. That's therefore the bread. Oh no, hold on. What did I do? Did I just put the wrong number in? I think I just put the wrong number. I think we're okay. And that's the 9. Okay. Okay. I think we're okay. This is now 7 or 8. What can it be? 7. We get here. 8, 6, 7. We get 6 up here. This is from 2, 4, 5. I don't know. I don't know which way that goes yet. Okay. Well, this is these are odd. This is a different parity from this. This one's done. This one's done. 26 is done. 6 is done. 14's done. That's even. I'm gonna get rid of the green. And I'm just gonna color in the ones I still need to think about. Is that it? That's even. That's 30 is done. 6. These are all done. Yeah, those are the only two I have left to think about. And then, all right, let's just finish the Sudoku that I could do. I need 4, 8, 5. Purples are done. 2. Let's just do this systematically. 2s. I guess that's not a 2. I get 2 down here. Not so helpful, I think. Okay, 3s. Even, oh, I get a 3 here at least. 3 there. But I still just have, it's all very nicely arranged. 4s, 5s. 6s. Oh. There we go. 4. Oops. Let's keep going with 6s and I'll go back to 4s. Because I didn't think. Let's see. Yeah, I guess we still have 3 things. All right, does that 4 help me? Not really. This becomes a 3, 7, 8 triple. With definitely a 3 in it. What was it? 6 of 7s. Oh, that's an interesting. That's probably going to break something at some point. So it could be anywhere here. That was the problem. Okay, 8s. And 8 over here. Oh, there we go. 8's over here. So 8, 7, 8. That's now a 3, 7 pair. 8, 8. Yeah, everything else is nice. So I know this other digit. What are the missing digits here? 6 and 7. So that's an 8. This becomes 6 or 7. The other one was a 7. No. What did I do? No, 6 is here. Sorry, not 6 and 7. What are the two missing digits? 7 and 4. Okay, so this is 3, 5, 7. That's not 7. This is odd. So this is odd. That's odd. So all things even. This has to be odd. That's a 5. This becomes 8 and 4. This becomes 2 and 6. This becomes 2, 6, or 4. See, that's now done. This is even. That's even. That's odd. So this whole thing's odd. So that's odd. That's also a 5. And that's probably going to finish it, right? 3, 7, 8, 4, 4, 2. No, one is not done here. 5, 7 makes that 8. That 5 right here. Is that right? Yes, that's right. All right, we did it. All right, thanks, Mixo. Great puzzle. Pretty hard in the midsection, I thought. And I'll have to go back and see if I can find a more simpler version of what I did to make these not bread. But I think it was fair, just hard. Anyway, thanks for the puzzle. Thanks for watching. I will see y'all next time.